everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Paula. If you're not new here, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I thought it'd be a fun and very informative video if I talked about exactly how I was able to get 40,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel. I reached 40k a couple days ago and it has been one of the best experiences ever, and I'm super grateful for this platform. I started this channel like 2.5 years ago when I was like 15 years old, and now I'm 18. Like, it's been almost 3 years of being on this channel and we have grown so much, and I'm so happy with the community I have. And as an average person, as someone who doesn't really have much experience with YouTube and social media, I'm gonna tell you guys how I got 40k subscribers. And you may be saying to yourself, 40k isn't that much. People that get 100k in 1 year and they get like 200k in like 6 months, and you freaking got 40k in 2.5 years, almost 3 years. That's not a lot of subscribers. Like, but personally for me, I feel like it is a big accomplishment, and I'm very thankful and grateful. And I could never have done this without God and also without you guys watching my videos. So thank you to all of you guys for watching my videos. But there are some things that I did and put in place that I think really helped me out, especially in the last couple of months that I've been learning about YouTube and also watching a lot of YouTube growth videos and a lot of YouTube advice videos. Those really helped, and I implemented some of them in my videos, and let's just say they have been so useful and very much worth it. So I'm gonna give you guys some of the things that I personally do to get this amount of subscribers, and I'm making a very good income from YouTube. As a college student, this is my main source of income. So never in a million years was I thinking that I would make an income from YouTube and I would not have to work a part-time job while being in college, which is like just crazy. Before I continue with the video, go ahead down below and comment your age in the comment section. Go ahead and find your age mate. Let's figure out who is the same age. And also, I just want to see the kind of people that consume my content and the kind of people that watch my videos. So go ahead and comment your age down below, and if you haven't subscribed, hope I can convince you to subscribe by the end of the video. Number one, the first thing that I did was consistency and frequency. Now, this is something you've probably heard a lot, but I'm gonna give you guys a brand new take to the word consistency and to the word frequency. And there's actually gonna be a new word. The new word is going to be batching, okay? Batching task. This, I would say, was the #1 thing that helped me grow my channel so much, especially in the last year, is the word batching. When I tell you that I love this word so much, I love it. And you probably noticed that from now on, I'm gonna try to have the same outfits in my videos, because typically I will film like 2 or 3 videos in one day, which is what batching essentially is. And this was the thing that helped me be consistent on this channel so much, and it helped me really pump out content every single week. I'm posting 2 videos a week, and for the most part in the entire month, I probably sit down to film probably like 4 or 5 times, because when I sit down to film, I film 2 or 3 videos in the whole month, and that's really good. So as a college student, a lot of the times I don't have the luxury to sit down and make a video every single day. I wish I did. I have classes, I have sports, I'm an athlete as well, so I have a lot of stuff. So batching was really crucial. One rule that I gave myself was, whenever I sit down to film a YouTube video, I must film at least 2 videos. I'm not allowed to film just 1 video and take it like that. I'm not allowed to do that. I must film at least 2 YouTube videos. And this has been a game changer, because if I sit down to film 2 YouTube videos, I already have 1 week's worth of content, because I post 2 videos per week, and that is crazy. And I just have to figure out how to edit it throughout the week. And typically, because I have classes in the morning and I have my practice for my sport, typically I will edit at night before I go to sleep. It takes me about 2 to 3 hours to edit a video, and that's actually gonna be the next tip, but I'm gonna get into that later in the video. But batching is really amazing. I recommend you guys do this. And the thing about batching is it kind of forces you to think on your feet, because here's the thing. When you sit down to film a YouTube video, if you don't have an idea of what you're gonna film, if you don't have an idea of the content or the video idea, you're gonna be stuck. So it's gonna actually prompt you to, before you sit down to film, let me think of at least 2 or 3 videos to film on this day. And you're gonna be so much more consistent. So if you guys are struggling to pump out content, you're struggling to be consistent, and you're struggling to post frequently, I highly recommend attempting to batch. Start by telling yourself, like I did, that whenever you sit down to film a video, you are not allowed to film 1 video. You must film at least 2 videos in that sitting. And typically my videos are like, I film for like about 30 minutes, but by the time I edit the video, it's gonna end up being like 15 minutes. So let's say it takes me an hour to film 2 YouTube videos. So that's all I need in a week. I need 1 hour per week to film my videos, and that's honestly a game changer. The number one thing you need to grow on YouTube is to be consistent. What is consistency? Consistency is doing the same thing over and over and over again. Frequency is how often you do that thing, okay? You can be consistent by posting once a month. That's consistency, because you're doing the same task over and over and over again very consistently. But that's not very frequent, in my opinion. Maybe it is for you, but I feel like for YouTube, you need to post a little bit more than once a month. So you have to combine consistency with frequency. And this will be how often you are posting consistent content. So I would recommend starting by saying you want to post once per week. That's gonna be frequency of your uploads, but it's gonna be consistent because you're gonna do it every single week. Tip number 2, editing. For most people, they film their videos, but editing takes them the longest time. And most people will actually not post on YouTube, not because they don't have the videos to film, but the video is actually filmed, but they just never got to edit the video. This is why this next tip is crucial. I was able to cut down my editing from 5 hours to now less than 3 hours, or 2.5 hours. I can realistically sit down to edit a YouTube video from start to finish, no getting up, no breaks in between, in 2 hours. I can do that. If I start editing at 7 p.m., I'm probably gonna be done editing by 9 p.m. And this absolutely changed the game for me, because it allowed me to actually post more videos. As a college student, my time is very valuable. I have a lot of stuff I have to do. I have to do my assignments, I have to go to classes, I have to go to my sport, I have to also socialize and have a life outside of my dorm room. So being able to edit quickly is booming, okay? You probably don't need to edit as long as you're editing. Your editing should not take you more than 2 hours. And you're probably like, well, if I spend less time on editing, the video quality is not gonna be that good. No. When you know exactly what you are talking about in your video, you're gonna have to do very minimal editing. Here's how I edit my videos. I will usually start off by watching the whole video, and as I'm watching the video, I will do a rough cut. I will cut out every part that I pause, or the parts where I don't say stuff, and typically I don't have much to cut out because I have mastered the art of filming that when I'm talking a lot of the times, I don't have to do much cuts because it's smooth. I know exactly what I want to say, and if you're passionate about a topic, it's gonna come to you fast. You're not gonna have to think in between every sentence because it's something you're passionate about. So that part probably takes me about, let's say, 20 minutes, 25 minutes to do the rough cut. Like less than 30 minutes, I rough cut my whole video. And typically it will take the video from being, let's say, 25 to 30 minutes to about 15 to 12 minutes long. That's the first part, 30 minutes for rough cutting. Second part is where I actually go in and I start adding text, I start adding graphics, I start adding stuff on the screen. Typically when I'm talking, I want to have like a demonstration or something that's explaining what I'm saying. Sometimes, not every time, not every single video. Some videos require screen recordings, so during this time I will record whatever needs to be recorded, I will insert it, I will put whatever I need to do, just the things. And that, depending on the video, takes me like, I would say 45 minutes to do. I would do that. That's 45 minutes. I will do everything. And then the next part I have to do is put the music. I already have all my music saved on the app that I used to edit. So I will just go on there, pick the music, and the music is like really low. I put the music probably like 9 or 10% because I want it to be in the background. I don't want you to hear the music, but I also don't want the video to be to have no music. I want it to be like there's a slight music in the background. Like you have to actually really listen to hear the music, and that's what I do. And then after I do that, I will typically watch the video again like 2 or 3 times. And typically while I watch the video again, I will find 1 or 2 spaces where I need to either take stuff out or just irrelevant information, because one thing about me, I love to yap, so I have to go over and make sure that I'm not driving from the main point in the video. And once I've done that, I will pretty much click on export. I export the video, I will make my thumbnail, and making my thumbnail is a separate part, and that takes me about, I would say, 35 minutes to make a thumbnail. Typically now it takes me less than 30 minutes because I already have a style of thumbnail that I use, and that's the main part of this video. Having a style, having something that you do as like a template, having a template, okay? Typically my thumbnails are me in the middle and like 1 or 2 word text and then a graphic if I need it, and that's my thumbnail. So I've pretty much mastered the art of doing that, so it's become so easy. Tip number 3, finding content ideas. Now, here is what I recommend. I would not recommend copying other YouTubers. I think this is the worst thing to see on YouTube. I'm not gonna say like you shouldn't take inspiration from other people, but one thing I do not like is when I make a very original video and I go on YouTube and I see other people or someone else made that very original video, and it's just like, especially if it's word for word, like it's aggravating. But now I realize that YouTube is the platform. Like, think about it. There are like 10,000 variation of a water bottle. There are 10,000 brands with the water bottle. Whereas there was at some points, there was probably just one water bottle, just one person that had the idea to make a water bottle. And then a bunch of other people copied them and made their own water bottles, and they're all selling, they're all doing pretty good. So just like how you may have an idea, but other people can have the idea to take inspiration from that, and everybody can succeed. The sun and the moon shine equally, and they shine good at their time. So everyone can succeed. You don't have to be scared of someone copying your idea. And also, if you do take inspiration, do not copy word for word. No, don't do that. Take inspiration or the idea and then make it your own. Make it your own idea. For example, I saw this creator, she made a video about, if she's like an Instagram creator, she makes content about Instagram growth and stuff, and she made a video about, her video was titled, "If I have 100 followers on Instagram, here's what I would do to grow in 2024. I was like, that title is so smart. So guess what? I took inspiration and I made my own version, and I titled my video, "If I had 100 subscribers on YouTube, here's what I would do to grow." My video is completely different from her video because it's about YouTube and hers is about Instagram, and literally the whole video is like completely different from hers. Also, I recommend not watching other people's videos before you make the content, because subconsciously you're gonna end up saying the same thing that they're saying. Typically, if I find a really good video idea that I really love, that I see on my homepage, I will save the video to my watch later list, but I will actually not watch that video. I will go sit down, make my own version of the video, and take inspiration from that video or the title or whatever, but I'm not gonna watch the video. After I posted the video, then I can probably say, okay, I can watch the video, because subconsciously your brain will start thinking that the video's ideas or the points in the video are your ideas and your points, and you're not gonna know that you're probably gonna end up making the exact same carbon copy of that video, and you don't want that. You want to be original. The worst thing you can get is someone saying that you copied someone else's content, or someone saying that you remind them of another creator's video, because that's no. You want to be original. You want to remind yourself of you. So I recommend making sure you take inspiration but not copy. Also, do not just take inspiration for people that are in your niche. For example, this person, she makes Instagram content. Her niche isn't necessarily YouTube growth, although she does make some content about YouTube growth, but it's not directly tied to it. So her video is about Instagram, my video is about YouTube. It's not the exact same niche, but I still take inspiration from her. You can take inspiration from any niche. For example, that same idea of if I had 100 subscribers as I was to grow, I'm gonna make a video. I think I actually might post it before this video, of that same idea. And it's gonna be about making money. It's gonna be about if I had $100, here's how I would double it in 2024, or how I would triple it. And it's the same idea, but it's different, tiered towards different niche. So you get what I'm saying? Because I post videos about making money, about how to save money, about personal finance. So you can tie pretty much every video to become your niche. Tip number 4, having a niche. Now, this is a little controversial, and I would just say, here's what I would say. I would say don't focus too much about the niche, but focus more about a specific type of person, okay? Because a specific type of person can have similar interests. So for example, there are some of my interests that are very similar, and then there are some of my interests that are very different. Let me give an example. I'm 18-year-old. A very similar interest of mine is being a college student. Another similar interest is, let me say, me playing a sport. So that could be a niche for a YouTuber. Your niche could be college student playing a sport. So what do? You make 2 types of content. Content about being a college student, and then content about playing a sport. Alright? Because the same person can be interested in those 2 topics, but also different people can be interested in those topics. Another example would be on this channel. I create personal finance videos, but I also create videos outside of that. I create videos as well about self-development, because in my personal opinion, if someone is interested in personal finance, they're probably going to be interested in self-development content, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I make videos about making money. So I'm thinking, if someone is interested about making money, they're going to be interested in budgeting videos. They're going to be interested in videos about how to save money. They're going to be interested in videos about ways to make money online. So it's different content like that. Try to not think of a specific niche or topic, but have a specific person in mind, if that makes any sense. Okay, my last and final tip has to do with making evergreen videos. And this may not apply to every single niche or every single YouTube channel. Some channels are mostly just vlogs, and you may not be able to make evergreen videos with a vlog because it's seasonal. But you have no idea how many times one of my older videos just start taking off and starts getting a ton of views. There was a video that I made titled How to Make Money as a Teenager. I made this video in 2022. The first month of posting the video, it probably got like 500 views. Like, it did not get that much views. I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a flop of a video. Like, I thought it was gonna do good. It didn't. Guess what? 2 years later, that video has 200,000 views. The video that had 500 views the first month now has 200,000 views. That's why right now whenever I make a video and it doesn't get views in the first 24 hours or the first year or the first month, I'm not worried, because I know that if the video is evergreen, which means that it can be searched up at any time of the day, any year, like an how-to video, the video is gonna keep on getting views and I'm gonna keep on making money every day. Multiple, it's gonna keep bringing me money. And the thing is, YouTube can decide to pick up a content anytime. So yeah, those were the things that I did to get 40K subscribers on YouTube. I really do hope this video was helpful to you guys. If it was, give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.